There should be, but is it? Yeah, again at 10:30, so we are jumping to the. We are going to jump to the. Play that. We'll jump and play that.
Play the music the
Otherwise,
whether it's turning up the party or
otherwise it's like yeah,
curate the day's
the last stream wasn't the best game wise.
tap the banner to learn more.
We will change that today. We will change that today. We will change that today. 10 wins.
Spotify
10 wins.
way to upgrade your listening experience.
And doing it awesome.
Download them offline.
Especially if we can get how
It's what your ears deserve.
the first
Tap the banner
going. The first game's going. After that, your confidence gets back and everything is fine and dandy. And then everything else is fine and dandy. So check there. Yeah, but that's... Well, that isn't that. Yeah, nice start for the... It's a nice start, I guess. To notice that. So check there. Check there, he's going to block there, I suppose. That is the idea. Okay, he's not it's not blocking. Who's not blocking with the bishop there? Can somebody explain me there? As I have said 78 million times, sometimes they simply don't make sense. They simply don't make sense sometimes. Who is not blocking there? Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that is a problem there. I don't think that that's the problem there, so there should be the check there. I suppose there. And mate. And the mate. And the two. Check there, and mate. Yeah, and after that, of course, they are getting annoying. Oh, the coffee hasn't kicked in yet. The coffee hasn't kicked in yet. So that's a free bishop, of course. Oh. The yawns are continuing. So I suppose that right. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. So that is easy. And you can't really take that afterwards because you can't really take this afterwards. What's going on? What's going on? Check there. I suppose that and that. Check there doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Let's open up the window a little bit. Otherwise, I'm going to starve to death. And that is that, and that doesn't do nothing there. What's the idea here? It's probably something easy as usual. So that's mate afterwards. Let's check. I suppose it should be that. It should be that. Is it that? Is another question. Yeah, I don't see it. Nope, it wasn't. Nope, it wasn't. I will keep silent at this moment. It's like, come on. Ooh. You have to play the correct game, correct move. Yeah, of course. If there are more solutions to that. If there are more solutions to that, then. Why? Oh, yeah. It's that. But I was already tilting, so. And what's here? That check that doesn't do nothing. That check. That check. Yeah, it was a little bit annoying. But here. What is the idea? Yeah, but. Who's taking like that? This I can just say it's complete bullshit. This puzzle was complete bullshit. I will say like that. It plays there. Oh, but it doesn't actually matter. The solution is the same, but it's yeah, because it's anyways you can take like you want. It's made because you are getting that open. I would take back the first one. I take back the first one. It could have been worse, I guess. Could have been worse, I guess. Let's jump over to leeches. Do a little bit more puzzles. Otherwise, I'm feeling the brain is not braining. Otherwise, I can feel that the brain is not braining. We have, of course, still time to do that. And of course, we have still time to do that. So I suppose check is there, right? That is not moving. Yeah, now it's simply badumts. Now it's simply badumts. And that is that, and that is that. Yeah, here it's an interesting solution. Oh no, but it is like that. That was that. My brain finally did something good there. Now you can feel it that it's going well. Now you can feel it that it's going well. Otherwise. So black to move. Black to move and win. That should be that. That should be that, and that's easy. Like that. And after that, that. And checking. Yeah, check there, he goes there. Check there, he goes there. Oh no, you are winning the bishop. You are winning the bishop somehow, but how? Check there. It should be like that. Of course, probably it isn't, as usual. Or you go there. It's more understandably good, I suppose. That's a free queen. That is a free queen. Yeah, from one side I hate this because, as you can see, that is being attacked from that parsing. And if you take, then it's check. And then it's another check, so... But maybe... Just a maybe. The right move is that. And no, he can't take. And no, he cannot take. Check there. Yep, that is that. That is that. Easy games. Those are easy games. So we are down complete 2 bishops in this situation. Thibault and discriminant, so that I suppose doesn't work. But that does. But that does. So does that. And as you can see, as I have said, on the Lich's puzzles are more or less understandable because they are from games. Because they are from games, so that is, and then you have to jump over there to block that in. Because that is protected by that poor thing. And then it should be back there, so... Yeah, it's check there and mate. Check there and mate. Yeah, and that doesn't work. That doesn't work. There is, of course, this move. That gives some leverage. Then you take that. And you take that. Ooh. These are from... Yeah, you can see that it's 1500, so it's basically my level. So it's basically my level. Yeah, but then it's check there and change that, and you're up a bishop. And you are up a bishop. Here you are winning again a bishop. And jumping out to get there. And yeah, and that's just a free knight. Damn, it's going good. That's the free queen. Okay, it's not a free queen. You are changing your poor how is it called? Knight. Knight against that. Okay. The idea was from them together to get that. I don't doubt that. So check there. And you are going to get. Then you are going to get. You are going to get the queen for a rook. That's a good change. Here is the question: do we take that? He takes that, and then we are losing. If he goes there, yeah, because I think you can't take, because then you're losing. It looks like, hey, it's a free queen. Nope. And that afterwards doesn't work either, so... Nope. Oh yeah. That I did miss. How do you stop that? You can't. You can't. But that did I miss. Can't do nothing about it. That did I miss. Could have been worse, I guess. But at least we got somewhere. At least we got somewhere. Okay. So it's what? 11 minutes. 11 minutes arena games. And we'll be right at that. So a small break, and we'll be right back. Everybody makes mistakes, but yes, sometimes there are 500 ELO mistakes. No, that is the move. Yeah, and if he's not careful enough... Yeah, he's not careful enough. Let's give him 5 seconds to think about what he has done wrong. I think we simply destroy him straight away. This amazing stuff was brought to you by Burn Energy. So let's go there. As he moved his poor. Oh, come on, we are getting that. We are getting to 1500. Why? Because he missed that. 1502! Nowhere to run, no way to hide. Now it's time to resign. At this moment, screw the ELO and screw the 1500. I want to play something interesting. Let's do that. And you can't protect it. Because the queen is falling. Okay, he's going to resign. Bam! That was one good one. How do you get back in the game like that? Let's go over another simply Leech's puzzle rush. So that we get something going brain-wise. And that we do good on the arena. Is that the problem? I hate that I look like I'm from Snow White. The annoying how is it called? The annoying witch. So that's mate. That is mate. That is mate. And that is mate with the queen sacrifice. Yeah, is that the thing now? Yeah, but you can do that. It's like I still can't, sometimes don't understand the ideas. Why is it sometimes you can't change those, but otherwise you can change those? Yeah, because if you go there, you allow him to get there. Yeah, not I suppose the thing that was planned. Not the thing that was planned. But otherwise it's fine. Otherwise it's fine. And that goes there, and that goes there, and that goes there. Now we are getting somewhere. Now we are getting somewhere. That's that, I suppose, right? So that and that. That the moment is that most needed thing is to think fast, I guess. The most needed thing for today is to think fast and don't do some crazy annoying stuff. And then it's going to be fine and dandy. Then it's going to be fine and dandy. So check there, checkmate. Check there, checkmate. Here you, of course, are getting that poor thing. And there is a rook, of course. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. He has to give up, actually, I think, the queen at this. Well, it depends if you want to play like that. From what I would say. You are getting the same. You are getting the same stuff there. It doesn't matter which way you go. It doesn't matter to which way you go. And is that holding up? Yep, it is holding up. So 4 minutes till the start. And every 500 is already going in the chat like crazy, saying they are going to win the arena games. Nobody has the smallest chance to win the arena. They are, from one side they are correct. From one side they are correct because, as everybody knows, in these arenas, the most valuable thing is to win a fast game. And if you know that, then those are the guys who are winning most the fastest games. And then it's looking quite packed. Everybody has woken up, I suppose, to play it. If you look at the players there, last time I was already in the on the top, but now looking that it's by the rating, it's only 33rd. It's crazy. We are going to get smoked. We are going to be smoked, I think. But that happens like that. Can't do nothing about it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be interesting. But yeah, the main thing is I'm thinking about simply playing these arenas because you get from one side you're still gaining your elo ratings, but at the same time you are playing different players, and everybody you can get paired up in the arena, for example, against 800, and then some viewer from who is sitting there watching my games can say, "Oh, I know, I'm the same rated player as he is, so I can watch him play the game. So I can watch him play the game, and I think more or less like him." What's that now? Something job. And everybody is waking up, basically. So it's going to be interesting. So the last minute to change directions and maybe give up. Nope, not doing that. Ain't happening. The only thing I could take and do that because the goddamn sun is waking up again. We have an awesome time outside, then it's raining, and after 5 minutes it's not raining anymore, and then it's like move with sunshine. And then it's like move with sunshine. And the first game goes against a guy from India, I suppose. No. Against a Russian dude. Against a Russian dude who plays the French defense. Now let's go there. Oh no, what am I going to do? What was the line there? What was the line there? I forgot again. You had to give up that poor thing. And then you had to go there, I think. And then you had to go there, I think. It's fine for that, because that poor thing is going to be trapped. Because that poor thing is going to be trapped. And I can assure you that. J, Z, Z. Or we can go that way. Take that poor thing. Yeah, and if he wants... If he wants, he can do that. Move back. Protect that poor thing, but damn, he's playing fast. Come on! How I hate that. Yeah, and that doesn't do nothing. That doesn't do nothing. Yeah, now he realized it. Hey, I can't castle to that side because the edging rook is standing in the way. Yeah, he's up 2 pawns, of course, but hey, it doesn't matter for that. He's up 2 pawns, but it doesn't matter for that. But breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 4. Yeah, but... that doesn't really do the trick. And by the way, if somebody wants to know what means Igrakovowa, it means that he's playing World of Warcraft. It means that he's playing World of Warcraft. Yeah, of course, I just noticed that that is still hanging, but... What am I missing now? There is a question. That was actually an interesting pawn push. Yeah, but... Now is the question, does that work? Because if that... And if he goes there, so that he keeps more or less a steady aesthetic, he loses that one.
Bring the beats with premium. Download and bring your music anywhere so you can dance to high quality music without hearing.
And that goes to that side. It should be like that.
Or take total control.
He's not going to, he has to give up the poor thing.
Music without limits.
Why?
Get started.
The question is simple. Because he does not want to allow to infiltrate. If he takes, we take.
Want to spice up your listening? Smart Shuffle can weave in song recommendations for your playlist when you join Spotify Premium. Or start a jam, where you can invite your friends to create and add to shared playlists. All on
Right.
unlimited skips.
Right.
Tap the banner to learn more.
And now he is in deep trouble. I think actually the right move is to push the pawn there. You have to give up the poor knight. You have to give up the poor knight there. Yeah, now he's going to play that to block in and lose it to en passant. It's from the arena wise, it's not the best to play like this long for a game, of course, but hey, a win is a win. Win 4 games and you are in the top 20, I think. Against the Pulse attack. Yeah, theoretically we can do that, of course. Theoretically we can do that, of course. Let's go there. Yeah, he's getting into some... He's getting into some crazy moment. Yeah, he wanted just to move the knight. It ain't happening. It was seeable for a mile away. It was seeable from a mile away. Doesn't he could have played that and won the rook. And won the rook. Of course he didn't. No, okay, he did, but I saw that and prevented it from happening. He's going to play there. Then he's going to take, play that move. After that, I played that. Or he can play it straight away. Or he can play it straight away. So that's that. Okay, let's think now a little bit. Check that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Give a check. That should be the right moment and idea at this moment. Give a check, he goes there, you can move out, otherwise it simply bams without fighting. That. And that. So that is protected and so that is protected, yeah, but that is easily fixed. That is easily fixed. And now we have the opposite variation from his side. So he wants to go there, but we can do that, I think. We can do that. Change those up. And go there. And now he's in trouble. So that gets taken. That. We can play that move. Okay, let's think a little bit. If we go there, it's check there. There. If we go there, it holds up a little bit. It holds up a little bit, not much of course. Not much of course. Because it still attacks the queen. It still attacks the queen. Then the queen has only one place to go, basically. Okay, even not there. Even not there, so I can smell a win coming. Hopefully.
Let your music taste shine with Premium. Host a jam with your friends and share your favorite songs with the entire squad.
And that's it, I think. Or am I missing something? There is nothing else for him to do there. That is overprotected.
Explore new ways to
Yeah, you can do that, of course.
Smart Shuffle adds recommendations into your playlist to show you new sounds. Or you can make
Check there. It's actually just a free bishop. I don't know why did he do that.
Tap the banner to learn.
So check there. He has to go there. Or am I missing something? No. Check there. If there, it's mate. If there, we are. So. So wait, so check there. Check there, I guess, right? No, we do it like that. Check there. And we move back. And we move back, so and that's already a winnable position in game. Even for my understanding. I would already resign. I would already resign. Of course, he is still going to play. Yes, the problem with that is... The problem with that is... that... has to give up. That. Yeah, he can go there. Unmistakably an interesting game. An interesting game, but it ends up as it should. It ends out it should, in my opinion, of course. Somebody else could say, no, it's not right. But, yeah, you have to think a little bit. That I will agree. You had to think there a little bit, but I will agree that was everything fine and dandy. Yeah, he's one that about that annoying play. I am not playing that. We get that annoying thing simply. Or you can do it like that. Or you can do it like that. Of course, against a guy from with the 1600 rating, maybe a good idea would be to simply draw the games. Just go bam, 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 and that's it. Otherwise, come on, dude. Who knows what could happen? Who knows what could happen? Doom, doom, doom. Develop the bishop. Develop the bishop. No, it's annoying. How was it? So if there he has that annoying move straight away. Got that annoying thing out. That's good. That's good. The knights are getting together there. And of course, as soon as he gets that open, it's so annoying. Of course, it's so... Yeah, and he's going to play that annoying move. Nope, he's not playing that move. Reroute, reroute, reroute. Reroute, reroute, reroute. But I don't see at this moment anything good that can happen there. Yeah, theoretically that knight can get out of that side. Yeah, that should be that. Yeah, no, he can't move that pawn really. No, he can't move that pawn really. If there, I suppose it's going to be like that, right? Yeah, it could be great to get there. But then he has simply that annoying move. Let's change the tactics there. Let's change the tactics there. It's not worth our while. It's not worth our while. Let's go there. He can sacrifice that. He can sacrifice that.
Want to spice up your listening? Smart Shuffle can weave in song recommendations for your playlist when you join Spotify Premium. Or start a jam.
Let's go there with the sunny moments for the camera.
Tap the banner.
For the sunny moments for the camera.
With Premium, you get to explore
Now we are completely cooked.
without hearing ads. Or download your playlist to listen to them anywhere.
Now we are completely cooked.
Songs in any order, with the freedom to skip forward and backward as much as you'd like. Your audio, your
Theoretically, we actually are up a pawn, but the king is so weak. The king is so weak and the sun is so bright. Don't you worry, there is nothing going on outside. It's not like the sun is shining in the 3 o'clock in the morning. If you know the jokes, then it's fine. If you know the jokes, then it's fine. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying with the sun sometimes. But can't do nothing about it. Oh, come on. That I did miss. Come on, think there and go there. I got blinded by the sun in the one eye, I can't see really. What's that check there, right? So you want to check there, right? Can we sacrifice the rook? Check there, he simply moves back. Can I protect that poor thing? Yeah, but I can. I can go there. Check there. We block it. And it should be fine. Oh, it's this annoying thing. Oh, and I have to take it actually. God damn it. I didn't saw that. That. Run away. Check there, run away. Yeah, that wasn't... Oh, completely missed it. Then if I don't take it, if I play something stupid like that, then it's simply mate. There I can get that out. Yeah, but after that it goes simply there. Come on. I think we should have to run, right? Oh, it's so... Oh no. Or we change those up. Or we change those up. Or we change those up. Yeah, it's falling. You can't do nothing about it. It's falling, you can't do nothing about it. Let's go there and let's draw the game there. The perpetual. Yeah, he's thinking about that, of course. Check there, because simply that. There is not going to be actually a draw. He moved his queen to the wrong side. As I said, that and the check send. Oh, and now he's going to play to change those up. I suppose. But the ideas there are not understandable for myself. So basically it's a draw. Maybe not. Yeah, but I can play that. And then he plays that. No, but yeah, but how do you defend that? How do you defend that? That? With that? Checks are over there. About the king side. No, he messed up, I think. Or did I mess up? Of course he can play that. But that gives us... That gives us a free pawn and another free pawn, right? That, of course, is still getting attacked. Don't panic, and it's going to... Okay, you can give simply the rook. And that's actually mate, I think. Okay, mate in 2, but... A 1622 is in the books. A 1622 guy is in the books. Sorry about that. There's something writing, something, somebody wants something. Somebody wants something. It's like, come on. At this moment, as I said, these arena games, they have played 5 games already. Oh no, it's not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come on. Misread that. Yeah, this should be fine and dandy. This should be fine and dandy. Let's castle. Yeah, he's going to play that, of course. We can play that. Isn't that so? If he goes there, he's going to take, right? So let's go there. Sicilian defense with Kalimivov. With Kalimivov. Oh, yeah, that doesn't work, right? We can go there. Of course, he can castle now. Afterwards. Of course, he can castle now. Yeah, the moves are getting more annoying and more annoying. Can we just go there is the question. Probably no. That gets that. So let's go there. Yeah, but then he gets that annoying. Yeah, and that is annoying. There are these moments when you need to think more and more, and as usual it happens to be like that. Yeah, he's gonna take that per thing. Yeah, but we can play now that. We can now play that. I know where he's going to jump. He's going to jump away. Yeah, like I said. We get that whole thing out wide open. And we have that annoying move. He's losing a bishop. Or a knight. In his defense, I would take the knight. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. Again. Is there an automatic option that you can place it on simply on your mouse somewhere? Otherwise, it's what? So that of course does that, right? That does that. But it should be like yeah, as I said. So that is out of the question. Let's get to a safe place. That poor thing. Dude, I think I broke my nose. So, can we go there? He goes there, right? But I don't see anything else. Yeah, of course, that is hanging. But I can easily protect it. I can easily yes, that's actually a terrible move. That is actually a terrible move. What to do there is the question. He should have already simply taken the... Actually, that was a better move. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Let's move back. Yeah, he can take that, of course. He isn't... He doesn't know he's going to jump there. We get that. A nice small roundabout in the middle of the board. A nice roundabout in the middle of the board. Is there some crazy sacrifice somewhere? That doesn't work. Then that. Yep, that doesn't work. Or maybe it does? Or maybe it does. So let's go back. Because that idea gets stopped. Because that idea gets stopped. Yeah, no, he can attack that poor thing, of course. But now it works. No, it works. Yeah, and the only problem is that he has himself a rook sacrifice at this moment. If I go there, he's going to go there, right? That, and it's game over, and it doesn't matter anymore. Because if he takes there, yeah, but that doesn't matter. Then he's going to jump there, and then it's mate. For me, of course, not for him. Oh, an interesting game. An interesting Katalimov variation. Haven't heard of it, of course. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Is there something afterwards? Oh, there is. If I go there. Oh no, there isn't. Complete waste of taxpayers' money. Because he forgets that I can take like that. Yeah, he's thinking, yo, there. There's a check he's gone with that. So if he goes there, there's still no attack. But he gets out of there. Oh, almost did that. Almost did that. Can I go there now is the question. He goes there, he goes there, right? Check there. There. Something doesn't add up. Yeah, I said that he's going to do that. Yeah, but I can simply do that. Yeah, no that of course, right? No that of course, right? Yeah, I don't really... How long was the queen standing there? Oh yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. That is fine. Oh, can we go there is the question. No, probably. Yeah, but that doesn't really scare us. Yeah, he's going to do that. 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 And he can beg. Of course, he is not going to resign because he doesn't understand the concept yet. Damn, the sun is... Yeah, but that is just... Check there. And we move up. Or is it the wrong move there? Or is it the wrong move there? Yes, the only problem is that your king is not moving over that G line. Of course, he's not going to resign, and he's going to waste everybody's time. Where did he go? He went there, so we can go there. Yeah, but that's it basically. That's it basically. Okay, I take back the words that I said that he's not going to play like that. Yeah, but still, it's damn it. You have won all of the games, but you are completely gone in the how is it called? Standings. Yeah, in the 1700 from China, who's probably Wei Yi's little brother. Who's Wei Yi's little brother? Yeah, he was thinking that I'm going to go that way. It ain't happening. That ain't happening. Develop that poor thing. If he goes there, he has to take it. Otherwise, it's more problems than needed. Otherwise, it's more problems than needed. Yeah, the problem is with that, of course. That I did miss. Yeah, everybody, so yeah, but you could. Yeah, it doesn't matter because he can get out to that side. If he goes there, he just goes there. That doesn't help us. Okay, let's breathe in and breathe out. Otherwise, we have played so crazy fast already that that doesn't do nothing, as we already anticipated. If he goes there, he's taking like he's not taking, he's pushing. That is the problem. Let's try out. Yeah, as I said. But we can reroute everything. But we can reroute everything. Let's push that. Yeah, if he goes there, we can simply jump there over. It is an interesting situation there. Yeah, but as I said, As I said, can we jump there? No. Can we go there is the question. If we go there, nothing happens. Okay, let's think a little bit. Yeah, but I have to push it. I don't see there's nothing I can see at this moment. Yeah, we can simply do that, I suppose. Protect that, and we can, I think, go like this. And we can go like that. So, yeah, but that is annoying again. That is annoying again. Yeah, but if you go that, yeah, he does not how to take it. That's the problem. He does not how to take it. Yeah, but now that becomes annoying. Now that becomes annoying. And the game is over. 1700 Chinese player is going to, if okay, let's don't jump to conclusions yet, but as I said, that's why I like from one side the arenas. You can play against everybody, not only yeah, but isn't there now that move? Yeah, he's gonna take that. Yeah. Bam! That was amazing. That was amazing. Yeah, because now what can you do there? Nothing. You can do there, I suppose. But then you have to give up the queen. A nice win. A nice win over there. A nice win over there. Is there something going on? Nope. Let's stop YouTube. As usual, after an hour, let's stop YouTube. The other part